At 303 Stevenson's Road, Mount Waverley, proudly representing our owners from a fantastic opportunity and home that sits behind me here today. A number of our staff members are littered through the crowd today. They're here to help you with your bidding or any questions you may have in regards to the contract and the Section 32 that's been on display for the last half an hour and indeed throughout most of the campaign. They're here to help you with your bidding. So if you wish to be able to bid today and you want a hand with your bidding, simply raise your hand. One of our staff members will pop over and see you shortly. Nicholas Richards is your listing agent today. He'll be joining us shortly. Again, if you've got any questions before we commence, then flag down our staff members to help you out. The format for today's auction is fairly simple. I'm going to read through the key terms in the contract, talk through the rules for today's auction, talk a bit about this home behind me, and then at that point, I'll open up and I'll call for your competitive bidding. The property we are selling is known as Lot Number 2 on Plan of Subdivision 744525M and Certificate of Title Volume 09289, Folio 733, but that's just a bunch of numbers. The home itself is 2 Linsley Way in Wantirna, and that's what we're selling today, including all the fixtures and fittings, which means light fittings, fixed floor coverings, window furnishings, etc. They form part of the contract here today. We are selling via public auction, whereby 10% deposit is required. You can pay that in the form of a $20,000 deposit today via bank transfer. The balance of that can come through on Monday, again via bank transfer or via bank check. Settlement today is fairly flexible. It revolves around 30, 60 or 90 days. So that's the settlement that's on offer. If you have a settlement period that you wish for that's outside of that, then you definitely need to raise your hand and talk to one of our staff members before we get underway. 30, 60 or 90 days is the settlement that is on offer here today. The rules for today's auction are fairly simple. They are that the auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available before the start of today's auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for the property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors do have a reserve price as the auctioneer. I'll indicate bidders on request, and the law prohibits false bids, made disruptions by bidders and bidders preventing others from bidding, and provides fines for such conduct. The rules today do permit vendor bids. The words during the auction I use to make a bid on behalf of the vendor are vendor bid, and by law only I, as the auctioneer, can make a vendor bid. Pretty straightforward with the rules and the terms. No hands go in the air is always a good sign that we know what's happening. Before we get to the crucial bidding part, I want to talk to you about the home that's behind me here today. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, near new, beautiful townhouse, street frontage. What more could you ask? You don't have to share anything, no shared driveways, no body corporates to worry about. Fantastic family-friendly location, primary schools, high schools, freeways, highways, all within an earshot of where we stand here today. Your education opportunities, your amenities, Knox Shopping Centre as well, Waverley Shopping Centre not far from where we stand too. Excellent location, privacy in that it's your own on your own block. Stone bench tops throughout the property as well. That beautiful kitchen tile throughout, so it's easy to keep clean and nice. That lovely outdoor area at the back as well, that patio area with a retractable blind. A gorgeous little spot that adds to that extra living space. The bedrooms upstairs are large. They're ample bedrooms, great sizes as well. So for young families, investors, or even downsizers, because you've got that master bedroom downstairs with the walk-in robe and ensuite, this is the perfect home. But to have it, to be able to come in and sign contracts with it, to buy the home here today, you're going to need to call out your bid nice and loud and make sure you secure it before I knock it down. I'm going to call it 3 times. First call, second call, third and final call. When the hammer hits the contract like so, the property is sold. I cannot take a bid or offer after that takes place. Make sure you've raised your hand, called out your bid nice and loud, and secured 2 Linsley Way here in Wantirna. Bidders and buyers, I'm in your hands now. You can start me where you like. A fair and reasonable start's what I look for. In your hands, 2 Linsley Way, Wantirna. You make a start where you feel comfortable. I'll be guided by you. We'll refer your bid or offer to the owner. Can't be nervous at this moment. You've got to raise your hand to bid and to buy, so you've got to do it at some point. Call it out now, nice and loud. Let your competition know you've come to buy. If we're feeling nervous, then I'll have to kick things off on a vendor bid, but I prefer you to start me, but otherwise I'll kick it off. I'll start things off at 750,000 on a vendor bid with me, and we'll move from there. At 750,000, I'll call for a 20 rise, maybe make it easy at 770 if you like from here. At 750s with me. At 750,000 now, 770 puts you in front. At 750,000. 870 puts you in front if you'd like to buy it. Need to raise your hand, call it out. Nod, point to us, let us know you're in to buy here today. Otherwise, I'd call 3 times and we can negotiate with all parties straight after auction if you like. At 750 now, I call 3 times. First call.
770.
770, there we are, and off and running now at 770 the bid now. Call me 790 from here if you like. There's your competition buyers in case you were scared. Nick's there to yell it out for you. My other staff members can too. At 770,000 now, 790 can I say. At 770,000 now, call 3 times again, otherwise we work with our young couple in front. First time in the call now, at 770. We work with you in a moment. Second call. Third and final call. Oh, finish silent and done.
790.
790 now on my left-hand side. The ladies join in and good luck with your bidding also today at 790. 810 back at you across the road.
810.
810, there it is at 810, 830 straight back if you like. 810's there, let them know you've come to buy.
820,
830 straight back. At 830,000 now against you now, 850 if you like. Strong bid's the way to go to buy, I'd say. 830's here, 850, what do we say straight back? At 830,000 now, the ladies have it at the moment at 830 is the bid. 850 anywhere at all, I'll call it 3 times. First call. Second.
850.
870 straight back, Nick. 870 is the bid now. At 870 between 2 parties at the moment, 870 is the bid on my left-hand side. At 870 now, do we go straight to 890, 870 is here. At 870,000. Call 3 times. First call. At 870,000. Second call. At 870,000. Need to know now if you're in or out. Third. Final call. All finished and done at 870,000. You need to know now if you've had any thoughts. This is the time to raise your hand. Final moment and opportunity. Otherwise, I'll work with the ladies here. We pass the property into the highest bidder, negotiate, and they'll put the sold sticker on the board fairly shortly after.
880.
880 up the back. Thanks, Michelle. New bidder there. 880 there.
890.
890 here. 900 if you like. 890's here. 890,000 at the moment, ladies have it still. 900, thank you there. 900 now at the back. 900 here. 900 in front over here now. 910.
We're on the market.
On the market and selling, we're waiting for the news, but we're selling to the ladies at 910 at the moment. At 910,000, we're selling to you if there's no better bid. At 910,000, I'll call 3 times and we knock it down.
915.
915, I'll take the 15. Do we go straight to 920 or a better bid if you like? 920 straight back. 920 now here still. At 920,000, keys are here. At 920 is the bid. Remembering now we're selling, so I call 3 times, it's done.
930.
930 bid over here. At 930 new bid here. 930 now on my right hand side. Deep baritone voice at 930's in front. At 930,000 now against our ladies still and any other parties here. At 930,000 now I call 3 times to sell. First call. At 930,000.
5,000.
935. 940 straight back. Good bidding. 940 straight back now. At 940. 945. 950. 950. You can join in even though you're late, it's okay. 950, I'm waiting for your bid too. At 950's here. At 950,000 now against our ladies here and anyone at all. 950's the bid they're buying if there's no better bid. Good strong bid. What about a 960? Maybe they were scared of them. I don't know. 955. 960. 960, the bid between the 2 parties here. Yell out from behind me if you're in or out at 960s here.
Another 5.
965. At 965, in front. First call. At 965. 970 it is. 970, there we are. There was a long pause at 970. They're back in front though. At 970,000 now. In front. I'll give a moment or so as well over here. 970 is the bid there. They're back in front and have the keys at this stage. We call 3 times and sell it here on my left at 970. First time in the call now, we sell at 970.
71.
971, $1,000 bid. 972 straight back. 972. Round me to 975 if you can. 972's there. Hit 972,000 now on my left. First call.
73.
973. 975. 975, good bidding. 975, that's the strategy. At 975 is the bid. Straight to 980 is my suggestion at 975. At 975,000 now, 2 parties left in it, it appears at 975 if there's no better bid from across the road.
980.
980. At 980,000. Watch the body language both sides. At 980 is the bid here. At 980,000, get prepared just in case is my advice. At 980 is the bid there. At 980,000 now, final moments and opportunity. Give you a second or so to decide. Consult. At 980,000. 985. Straight back. 985. At 985,000 on my right. We call 3 times. First call. At 985. Second call. At
86.
986. 987. 987. 987,000 on my right. We're selling here. 987. First call. At 987,000. 988. Expected smile. 988's the bid. At 988,000. It's a big decision. We'll give you a moment or so as we do both parties to decide who determines who gets it here today. At 988 is on my left. At 988,000, final moments. First call to see who the new neighbours are.
90.
990. Good bid. Round up bid at 990 now. Decision on the left hand side. Give you the same time as well to decide. At 990 is the bid. Count it down in a second or so. At 990,000, we get ready to call it here. First call at 990,000. I check in here. Are we done? Are we finished? 990,000. Need to know. I'm going to count it down 3 times, and then I have to sell at 990,000 now. Checking it on both sides, up the back as well. Are we done across the road? Done over there. Are we done over there?
91.
991 there. 992. Trading in 1,000, 992. Are we done? You sure? I'll give you a little bit of time still before I knock it down at 992 on my right hand side. First call. 992, are we sure? 100% sure. Don't look 100% sure. So I ask again, 992, are you 100% sure? Second call. Third. Final call. Oh, finished and done. Permission for you to sell it over there. I just need to know, are you okay if I sell it over there now? 992 is my last. I need to know. 10 seconds. 9. Selling! Selling! Nick, I need to know.
One more, please. 1,000 more.
993.
993.
993. 994. Is that it now? 994. Sure. We thank you for your bidding. If it is the case at 994, I count it down 3 times to sell if it is. First call now at 994. Second, third, final call, all finished and done. Selling. Selling. You're taking my job from me. Congratulations, we are sold. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for attending another A Wide auction. Have a fantastic weekend.